Hello everybody. In today's session, let us learn about biowaste and some of its treatment methods. To start with, we will begin with the definition of wastes. Waste is any substance which is discarded after primary use or is worthless, defective or of no use. And when we talk about biowastes, these are the waste mainly from biological origin. Now, let us discuss about the nature of biowaste. Biowaste arises from a number of human activities including agriculture, horticulture and industries. They are broadly categorized in three types: feces or manures, raw plant matter and process waste. Chemically speaking, biowaste can be characterized by high carbon content as it is mainly derived from the living matter. Next topic of our discussion is the composition of biowaste. Biowaste of animal origin such as that contained in sewage and soil animal bedding contains unabsorbed fats, proteins and carbohydrates. These are the residues of incomplete digestion of ingested food of animal and plant origin. The waste which arises from the slaughterhouse contains substantial portion of fat and protein along with carbohydrates. The wastes that are excreted by animals contain urea and other small nitrogen containing materials, for example, partially degraded bile pigments. Live and dead bacteria are also resident of animal gut, hence are present in the animal waste. These wastes contribute to their own fats, proteins, carbohydrates and nucleic acids. In addition to components that I have mentioned earlier, biowastes of plant origin will contain cellulose, hemicellulose and lignin. Cellulose comprises 50% of total organic carbon in biosphere. Lignin is also very abundant material in plants and is estimated to comprise almost 25% of dry weight of wood. Now, we will discuss about the treatment of biological waste. So, to understand this, first we should know the aim of it. The first aim of biological treatment process is to reduce the potential of waste for adverse effects to the environment and human health. The second aim is to reclaim valuable minerals for reuse. The third and the final aim is to generate a useful final product. Broadly speaking, the decomposition of biowaste by microbes is done to produce a stable bulk reduced material. During the decomposition process, the complex organic molecules originally present are converted into simple chemicals. This makes them available for literal recycling in wider biological context. One of the most popular methods of biowaste treatment is composting. For centuries, gardeners and horticulturalists have encouraged biodegradable waste to break down to produce stable, nutrient-rich compost for use in pots or directly for improving the soil fertility. For centuries, gardeners and horticulturalists have encouraged biodegradable waste to break down to produce stable, nutrient-rich compost for use in pots or directly for improving the soil fertility. This application of natural exothermic process of aerobic decomposition is familiar and time-honored. More recently, composting has been recipient of increased attention as a potential means of treating biowaste on a municipal basis. The process of composting can be divided into four phases. First, latent phase, second, growth phase, third, thermophilic phase and fourth one will be the maturation phase. Now, we are going to discuss each phase in detail. Let us start with the latent phase. In this phase, microorganisms involved in the composting process infiltrate, colonize and acclimatize the material. The temperature ranges from the ambient temperature to approximately 22 degrees Celsius. The second phase, that is growth phase, is the time when the microorganisms grow and reproduce, resulting into a high respiration rate and consequent elevation of temperature to a mesophilic range. The temperature in this phase rises to 40 degrees Celsius. Next, the thermophilic phase is marked by further increase in temperature up to 60 degrees Celsius, which is the peak temperature of the compost pile, leading to the sterilization of pathogens to maximum extent. This is followed by drop in temperature to 40 degrees Celsius, marking the end of thermophilic phase. Finally, the maturation phase results where there is further drop in the temperature up to the ambient level. Change in the temperature is mainly due to the drop in the activity of microorganism. In this phase, the complex organic chemicals are transferred into humic compounds and residual ammonia undergoes nitrification to nitrite and subsequently nitrate. So, my dear students, with this I end my talk for this session. In the coming session, we will see various kinds of composting process.